Welcome to Technogram, Redington's podcast channel where we talk to industry leaders and learn about their inspiring stories. Today we have Wasef Baidas, who is the country manager for Saudi Arabia at Exagrid. Welcome, Wasef.
Thank you, Jonas.
And a beautiful name.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you have as well a good name.
Thank
Janice.
Right. So can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Wasef Baidas. I'm the country manager of Exagrid Saudi Arabia, and I've been in, let's say, in the Saudi for more than 20 years, working on multiple, let's say, domains when it comes to cybersecurity, infrastructure. And I've been with, let's say, Exagrid for the last 3 years.
Okay.
And to be honest, we are doing a great success stories in Saudi because of our story in Exagrid. And I always say it's not only, there is a couple of criteria that you need to have the success, especially when it comes to our partners and the alliances and distributors, and usually we are looking for the add value distributor and add value partners. This is what made our success in Saudi.
Okay, and you mentioned your success story. So can you talk a little bit about the use cases that you're seeing in Saudi Arabia?
Sure. Because we are in backup domain. Okay, so we are not working as a backup software. We're focusing and we are specialized on the backup storage. We have a big or huge competition in the market. You know, everyone is working to have the backup. And to be honest, after the attacks that happen in the world, let's say, and people are taking the backup more serious.
Right.
So they used to have like a backup as a luxury before the attacks happened and these things. And now it's the last line of defense.
Right. It's a must-have.
It's a must. And now people are dealing with backup as a mandatory, and we have our backup. So they have the second option that if they had any attacks or something, they have something to rely on. To be honest, now I will talk about let's say the cyber resilience and how it added on backup, and Exagrid coming with a new idea which combine between performance and capacity and cost and protection.
So you mentioned that there's a lot of ransomware attacks, everything happening.
Yes.
So how does Exagrid help the organizations to stay resilient?
I'm always telling my customer, let's say that ransomware is everywhere. If anyone tell you that we are 100% secure, either he's trying to sell or he's a liar, right? So everyone, because hackers or bad people is always step forward than any company. Okay, there is a lot of cybersecurity companies that are to protect your environment in core or in let's say when it comes to encryption, key management, authentication, prevention, anti-spam, and we know people that they are doing the, let's say, the layers of security, right? Some people do mistakes. Sometimes they open phishing where it's everywhere, right? So when we talk about backup, because we are specialized in backup, we have a lot of alliances that we are working with, like backup softwares, main players that they are working, and they have use cases to cover the resilience, the cybersecurity resilience, or how to protect their customers. Okay, but when it comes to hardware, we change the game. Okay, because we are protecting, we have the tiered backup concept. So tiered backup concept, it comes that we have landing zone and retention tier. Retention tier, all your data will be immutable. It will be secured. No one can edit or change. And because we don't rely on one person, we have something called role-based access control. So we give the authorization of 3 people to approve, let's say, if someone needs to deal with the data, okay, which will affect, let's say, block the layer of dealing with data directly. Ransomware, it's everywhere, again, okay? So if you ask me, that are you secured 100%? We enhanced the cybersecurity in multiple layers, especially when it comes to the immutability. We have a great feature called delay deletion, which will secure your data, because I know everyone is talking about artificial intelligence and people love to hear the AI and what we are doing. We're doing something on artificial intelligence. Our retention tier, let's say, coming with behavior analysis. If anything impacted the landing zone, we will know and we'll freeze the system immediately. And we need these 3 people to come and to deal with the data on the retention tier. With the delay deletion, we have a lot of comprehensive security features coming to our business, and this is what made the success of Exagrid, because we have the story, we're protecting our customer, and we have a lot of success story with customer that I will not say that can feel the value of protection on the backup.
So this is how Exagrid is also different from the other backup players.
Yes, exactly. 100%. So we differentiate Exagrid than other, let's say, vendors, because it's a storage after all, right? And everyone is talking about disks, how to store your data on your storage, right? But when you have like the concept of tiered backup, because we are the only one in the world that we have this concept, okay? Landing zone, you can compare it with the cache disk or straight disk or any normal storage, right? You have the great performance, very fast backup, very fast restore. Then we have the deduplication appliance, which main player, there is many players working only in the duplication. We have that as a retention tier. We duplicate the data and encrypt the data inside the appliance itself. So when you have this combine of best worlds, right? So people usually, they have this either one of two options. Either they will go with straight disk or deduplication appliances. But with Exagrid, you can have both. So you'll get the performance, very fast backup, very fast restore, and in retention you'll have the duplicated data, and plus the protection, the immutability, the delay deletion feature, and the most important thing, the scalability. People love to scale, right? So they didn't want to have like every time. Most of the vendors, they're talking about scale up. Okay, they keep adding disks on the same appliance, but when you use the appliance itself, you have like using the same. Let me tell you a story. If you have your mobile today, and you are using, let's say, 100 tera, 1 tera, let's say, on your mobile. After 1 year, you'll have a lot of data, right? It will not give you the same performance. But when you have like multiple devices in your environment, every appliance or every storage have its own resources, like CPU, mem, gig, whatever. Every appliance will work alone, right? And after all, we need to work it as a single system. So this is what make Exagrid much better when it comes to backup. And this is our beauty in Exagrid, because we have only one product. Okay, so we're putting all our muscles in this product, and we have in our roadmap every quarter we have a new thing, we have a new feature. This is what make
so you
Exagrid,
keep updating the offering.
For sure. This is a very important thing, because if you don't, let's say, adapt with the market and you enhance your product every quarter now, we are living in very fast world,
it's
right?
happening very
fast world.
Yeah.
So we keep, let's say, enhancing our products to make, and we have a lot of, and I'm proud to say that most of our customers are satisfied. And I'm always saying my new customers, please, before you go Exagrid, ask about the experience with Exagrid.
Wonderful.
Because I can talk about Exagrid from here to the next year, but because we are delivering, what we are saying to our customer, and they have the experience, ask them. And our reputation, it's great, alhamdulillah.
Okay. Can you share your market plans? What are some of the priorities that you're looking at? And how does Redington, your distributor, help you with it?
So everyone is asking me, what is an added value distributor? Okay. So we have multiple distributor, but what I can see when it comes to Redington, we just recently signed with Redington, to be honest. And what made me to sign with Redington? Okay. First thing, the reputation I keep hearing from my partners, that are you working with Redington? Are you working with Redington? I say, why everyone is asking me, because they keep closing with partners. Okay. They are keep close with everyone, and I can feel it. People keep talking to me every week, right? This is what we need. We need people to be close to us, because I know their life, their customers, because we have multiple layers, like customers, partners, distributors, a lot of people around us. But when you have people calling you or keep following up with you, keep close to you, how are you? Let's have a coffee, okay? We have some discussion. It will make the things moving more fast. And I have a great experience, to be honest. Since 3 months now, we are signing with Redington. I have the best experience with distribution.
Yeah, and we are the 7th largest globally, and within the region we're the largest.
Yes.
So we come with a lot of experience as well. So it's great to be a partner with Exagrid, and we cannot wait to take this partnership to, much newer heights.
It will be. I'm sure that because of the guys, they're working. I see the passion, when you can feel the energy, right?
Yeah.
When I feel the energy from the distributor, because some of them just waiting for fulfillment business.
Exactly.
But I can feel the difference here, right?
So do you remember the first time you heard of Redington? Do you remember a story from a partner?
Yeah, a lot of stories I heard from a partner. As I told you, they ask us, are you working with Redington? Why keep people saying that, are you working with Redington? I want to see what's the difference between, because distribution is distribution after all, right? But what makes let's say the difference between distributor and distributor, which is, I think the on-market strategy. Let's say when I meet Salim in Redington, his strategy, his go-to-market, I can feel the difference.
Right.
Okay, and which I looking for. I'm looking always for an added value distributor. I don't want someone to fulfill my business. Right. I need someone to be like.
You extended out, right?
Run with me,
yes.
right, in the market.
Yes.
Because I always say that we are stronger together.
Absolutely.
So if I have the great arms or the right arms, I will fly on the market for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Janice.
Wasef. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.